Come back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. In today's video, we are really going to have very interesting discussion. We are going to have Mr. Cookman in our discussion. We are going to have the fisherman in our discussion. We are going to have the wedding of Winnie here in our discussion. And also, remember, we are going to have a little bit of the so-called lion in our discussion. So please watch the video from the beginning up the end, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Actually, yesterday again we had we did not have the second video because of issues of power. Yeah. Yes, but bear with me. I will always try when I get the opportunity to ensure that we go back to our normal routine of posting 2 videos per day. And I can assure you, I will not give up. When opportunity comes, we shall always have 2 videos. So please, thank you so much for always starting up to watch my videos. I really do appreciate you for the big support for the video that was posted yesterday. And thank you so much for turning up in big numbers to watch that video. So let's start this video as quick as possible. Actually, today I don't want not to waste your time. Let's start this video as quick as possible. You know, sometimes life is tricky. Life is very tricky. You know, Winnie had a wedding. Winnie is a sister to the travel commando. And this so-called the lion has come out and is asking a lot of questions about the wedding. That why is it that the wedding was not broadcast for people to see, for people to watch what was happening in the wedding? That why is it that people were hiding? They are hiding that from the public to really see what was happening. That these people had made a declaration that it is going to be broadcast live, the wedding of Winnie. Sometimes there are people who really have mental problem, complete mental problem. So if the wedding was not broadcast live, how comes it becomes? So for him, he wants people to broadcast their wedding. What about his wedding? Let him organize his wedding first for other people also to watch. So he wants the wedding for Winnie for doing what? So actually, this so-called lion is just is not minding his own business. Anything that is happening in this family, he always wants to poke his nose there. That this wedding was not broadcast. Why is it that these people are hiding this wedding, and yet they had come out that they are going to publish this wedding to people to see? How come? Why? Why is it that they did not publish this wedding? I was like, but what is your problem? First come out, show us when you are wedding your wife. Nobody has stopped him also from wedding his wife. So you should actually come out and also show us when he's wedding. This type of mentality should really stop. That whatever is happening in this family should be broadcast to the public to see. Should be broadcast. That everything. Why is it that they're doing it in private? It means they don't love her. What is annoying actually, this so-called lion, is that he is failing to get the content. Because he wanted to criticize. If that wedding was broadcast live, for him he wanted to criticize any mistake that he could see. He was going to criticize. He was going to talk so badly about the wedding. But now, since nothing came out of the wedding, there are no videos that came out. He's now very busy saying that it seems like they don't like her. It seems like, if they didn't like her, they would have not organized. How many jerrycans of porridge was taken there? Around 20. 20 jerrycans. and other things that were organized. No wedding in that village that these negative reactors have organized that is matching the standard. So they are really feeling so bad that probably some of them, they were having a lot of interest to go and eat food in that function. They wanted to be invited and they were not invited. And this is really paining them. Some of these individuals really lack food. They lack food and they're too much into food. If you remember also the fisherman when he was chased from the travel commando's place, what actually sparked a lot of things was the issue of food. Diet. The travel commando used to slaughter for them one big goat, and they make goat soup. Some of them could just drink. Some of them could not even take like 1 hour in their homes. Very short time, they are back. You may think the travel commando was their father by that time. So actually, when these individuals were removed from the travel commando's place, it became a problem. It became something too big. And they had to come out and start talking and criticizing them and a lot of things. So they had a feeling that in this wedding, some of them were left behind. And the reason why they were left behind, it is because of their behaviors, their attitude. Actually, if they were invited in that wedding, they were going to mess up that wedding. They were going to mess up. Some of them were going to fight for food. They were going to fight for food in that wedding. I can assure you. Some of them were going to pour soup in their body. Now, how can you invite a person like so-called this lion? How can you invite a person like Mr. Kukuman in that wedding? He can come back when he has hide some meat on his cheek. You see how big his cheek is. He is very, very capable of doing that. So when you are inviting people in your wedding, you need to be very, very, very ready for everything. Because they can do the worst. They can spoil your name. These are the people who are capable of eating like 4 plates of food. And other visitors will be in position to miss. If you remember very well, how these individuals used to conduct themselves when they are at the travel commando's place. They could really crash. They could crash food. And they will not think about the next day. So please, you need to be aware of the type of individuals that you are going to invite. One, in your wedding, in your homes, in any gathering. In any gathering. These days here in Africa, there are people who are adapting that if you are not given a card, if you are not invited in the wedding, they will never give you food. So when you are going to get food, you go with the card, you present the card, then you get food. Because of this category of people, when they go, they will want to finish all the appetite of meat in that wedding. So actually, I was very happy that that wedding was not broadcast. And that wedding is nowhere. Nobody is showing. And that's a good thing. Otherwise, they are going to cause commotion. They are going to cause a lot of issues in that wedding. So I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased with what is happening. So now they are looking for something to talk about, which they are not getting. Whoever came with that idea really did something very, very interesting, very, very wonderful. And that's how things are supposed to continue. When you see people criticize you and talk so badly about you, don't broadcast some of the things, because it is going to cause a lot of damage. It is going to cause a lot of confusion. Because these individuals, they would have traumatized that lady. by trying to look for smaller mistakes here and there. And then they will keep on releasing videos criticizing the type of the wedding and talking, so whatever things they could talk. So actually, was right. It was right for these things not to be broadcast, so that they lack what to talk. Now, they cannot talk because they were not there. They cannot talk because they were invited. Now they are just very annoyed because they missed the food from the place. And that is exactly what is annoying this so-called the lion. His intention was to go and crash food in that wedding. Well, people have known them. People have known them. And I can assure you, if, for example, the travel commando organizes a function at his home, there are people who will want even to break over that fence to go and eat food because they know food is going to be there. Because the travel commando, when he's organizing these things, he will put it for real. He can put 2 bulls down for people just to enjoy. And when they hear that some individuals are going to behave like dogs, scrolling like dogs, going to enter in that gate, if you don't look critical, you may not realize it's a human being. You may think a dog that is crawling, yet a human being. Because of meat, those individuals can do anything. Can do anything. There are people you may think they're too big. You will think they're too big. But when it comes to meat, my friend, just a mere seeing meat like this, their body will be shivering. So, you need to be careful with some groups of individuals. There are people who really like what is called meat. And I'm really seeing that it's a very, very big problem in that village. The hatred toward these people who are doing fairly well in that village is actually the issue of meat. If you remember, that old man, the senior, calling himself a senior, was criticizing Nasser that you cannot be eating and frying good food, making the aroma to spread in the village to your neighbors, and you expect them not to come and steal you. You expect them not to come and attack you. I was like, but now, what is happening here? You mean if somebody is cooking nice food at this place, you are supposed to move in a whole village, sharing with them? That type of thinking shows you how the village people are in this area. The truth is, most of those people who always talk like that, they will never share anything. But they will always want to emphasize that so-and-so is doing well. Why are you not sharing? Are they also sharing with them whatever things they have? However little it is. Are they sharing? They are not. So why is it that they want for somebody who is doing fairly well? And yet previously, those very individuals in the community used to say, those guys are getting money in wrong ways. And now you find this old stupid old man is coming out that he should be in position to share with the neighbors. Let him go and... But the travel commando tried and sharing with the neighbors. What has the neighbor done to him? Some neighbors wanted to block the road going to the travel commando's home. That family got sponsorship through the travel commando. However much people who were giving the sponsor stopped the sponsorship. And these other ones came in to take over. But still, this other one came to know those children because of still the travel command. But you'll never see them coming out to appreciate the work of the travel command. Only just to criticize and talking so badly about him and to the entire family. You see, in life, we need to be very, very sincere. People should learn to speak the truth. are not just trying to camouflage here and there. The travel commando have done a lot. He has educated a lot of children in that village. He has opened several YouTube platforms to the village. He was able to motivate and encourage the youth in that village to construct permanent houses. The travel commando was able to share his subscribers with people in this community. The travel commando was able to open the eyes of a lot of these individuals in this community. But what people are doing, they never look for that. They never appreciate that. The only thing they can do is to criticize him and talk so badly about him, which is really, really so bad. In today's video, I would really want to make it very, very clear that a blessed hand will remain blessed. However much people try to fight it. And that is the reason why people like Mogesi is still gambling in life with a lot of challenges, with a lot of commotion. And I repeat, if he does not seek for the truth and forgiveness, then you never know. Maybe again more things will keep on following him. And in the previous video, I made it very, very clear that he needs to take people, prayer warriors at home, so that his life can be saved. I made it very, very clear. For people who can listen, let them listen. For people who cannot listen, it is up to them. You see, this village is having a lot of commotion. Even when you remember when Mogesi was arrested, this young man called Anesto came out with a bolt that for him he survived because he had a ball, a bearing, tied in his trouser. You can imagine a young man of that age having a bearing, a bearing or a bolt tied in his trouser. That is the thing that is protecting him. If now you tell me, is that not witchcraft? What is that now? He made it very clear. It is there on his videos. That for him he survived because he had a bearing on his trouser, tied on the trouser. But the one for Mogesi had fallen, but his was there. Are you seeing that type of behavior? These are not stories. These are the things that this young man Anesto said in his platform. That he had a bearing in his trouser. That he was able to protect him not to be arrested. That type of mentality. That's why I keep on saying that actually there is a very, very big problem in some of these homes in this village. And these boys, they are not speaking the truth. They don't want to come out and tell people that actually we have a problem at home. Until one day it is going to be late, and then they'll come out and speak. Because they will never stop speaking. They will at some point. So I would really want to make it very, very clear. Still, I would really want to encourage these boys that please bring prayers home to save the life of people in your home. Otherwise, don't shift your problems to other people's homes. No, don't. Because it is not going to help you. Yet actually you know where the problem is. The problem is within the home, and you guys need to rectify it, when it is still early. So in today's video, I made it very, very earlier that I want really to make some things very, very clear. This so-called Mr. Kukuman has come out and is saying that, people are accusing him of swindling the money that was sent to him to go and check on this so-called fisherman. That money was sent for him to eat, not to go and take to the fisherman. But the person who sent for him the money made it very, very clear that he sent money to him to go and check the fisherman. And now for him, he's coming out and he's rubbishing that very, very strongly. That actually the money was not sent to him. That if you feel you send money to him and it is paining you, go to police. I was like, my God, where are these things again heading to? He is telling the person that go to police. Go to police. Is that really something wise? This young man is really so confused. That if you feel it is paining you, go to police. Go to police. The money was sent for me to eat. Now you sometimes we made it very, very clear that, some of those subscribers of theirs are also fake. They will keep on eating their money, eating and eating and eating, because they don't learn. Even when we come out and we try to make it very, very clear, they don't learn. And instead, they will call us stupid people who are trying to open their eyes that actually people are eating your money for nothing. And they will keep on eating their money. And let them eat. Let them eat. Because they don't have eyes to see the truth. They don't have eyes. They don't have eyes. So, he has really come out and trashes them so badly. Trash. Me, I really like where things are going. It is really becoming very, very interesting. But you see, I have come to realize, and I want to say this again, that some of these individuals these days are running so crazy. For example, Mr. Kukuman. What Mr. Kukuman has done is alarming. Mr. Kukuman woke up very early in the morning, I think at around 7 a.m. in the morning. And he was already on his camera. That is moving around the village making a video. I was like, but young man, you have all day. Why can't you go and do some garden work? Instead of you waking up in the morning, going and you make a video very early in the morning. You are not even brushed. When you look at his mouth properly, these people who sleep and saliva keeps on flowing on the side of their mouth. Exactly. If you to see that, his video, he had saliva on his mouth flowing. It means he did not even wash his face and he rushed to make a video. All here was just white. All the mouth was just white. I was like, but now, young man, what are you really trying to show us? That you are too dirty to that extent that you cannot even brush. By 7, you are making a video with your eyes. Every time he's doing like this. I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? So, these days they have told him that when you make a video early morning and you don't brush, you get a lot of views. There are people who really are deceiving themselves. If you don't brush, you don't make views. Is that how things are supposed to be really? So please, these individuals need really to wake up. Otherwise, it is not a good thing. Learn to organize yourself before you go public. Brush, wash your mouth, clean your eyes, and look fairly good. However much you don't have even clothes. Even if you have few clothes, but brush at least, But if people can really see a mess, your mouth is really looking like saliva, Whoever advised him to do that thing really deceived him. That when you make videos in the morning, you make a lot of views when you have not brushed. That madness should really stop. Should stop. People should learn how to organize themselves. Brush and you go and make videos. No wonder he was also saying that people say he drinks. He drinks. Yes, nobody is telling you to stop drinking. You drink yourself. Drink because it is your money. Drink it until you drink. But the day you'll start regretting. When people are very busy doing other things, so you are drinking. You drink. For us, we are here to see and to watch. Keep on drinking. You will drink and you drink. And also years are moving. Instead of doing some things for yourself, you are drinking. Keep on drinking. And the children are growing. By the time you realize you are old, you cannot do anything. Like now, some individuals who are trying to catch up at their old age when things are really moving berserk, you know. So this so-called Mr. Kukuman should really style up. Otherwise, I'm not seeing things moving on his favor. You cannot be drunk by 7. You sleep with alcohol in the house, you drink and you forget even to brush your teeth, even washing your face. Then you start roaming around the village like you're a confused person. You know? The man is moving, he has reached the main road very early in the morning. From home up the main road. From the main road, he moved like he's lost. That is making a videos when he has not drunk. And you saw he met someone on the road and the person was just turning his nose aside. Does not even want to face him because I think because of the smell. Because I saw the man doing like this. I think the man was smelling. You know, this Kukuman was smelling. There are really higher chances that he was smelling. You know, because really, how can you really do that? What is the problem with these young boys in the village? You cannot brush and you rush to go and make videos. As if this internet is going to shift. It is running somewhere. You know, let's stop deceiving ourselves. It is not really wise. And when people comes out and try to tell you something, you open your big mouth. Big mouth. Now the money for the subscriber that they send to you, think you will do with it what? Just drinking it from morning to evening. You keep on drinking. Drink yourself out. But one day you will pay. You cannot be drinking to the extent you cannot even provide food home. Every time you are relying on your mother, your father, everything, your mother. You are an old man who need to do something for yourself. You know? So please, people need to style up. People really need to style up. And for us, we are not going to get tired of talking about some of these things. You know? Every day we are going to keep on coming out and try to tell them that do something to change your life. When children are still young, invest the money so that when they grow, they have something on their hands. They say, you see, also our father was able to do something like this. That would be a good thing. But now you want to drink yourself from morning to evening. You are not investing. By the way, you see, I was watching the live stream of Kamanji. Kamanji came out that, you know, he sat down and he realized that drinking will not help him. And he said he used to drink. You know, he used to drink. But now he decided to quit the alcohol that, you know, he gathered his family members. And he said, no, me, I'm quitting drinking. That is quitting drinking. And that was a good thing. You know? And you are really doing the right thing. Stop drinking. It will never help you. You know? Me, I've never drunk alcohol in my life. I think. Yeah, I've never tasted it. Even just mere smelling it like this, it's enough to, you know, to interrupt with my senses. Just like this. It's enough. You know? So I don't drink completely. I even don't know how it tastes. So if other people can stay away from drinking, anybody else can make it. Anybody outside there, you can stop drinking. You can stop smoking. You know, there are people who can smoke. There are people who can drink. Then they will smell so badly. The mixture of alcohol and cigarette. My friend, you will not even want to pass next to the person. And you find somebody drinks, somebody smokes, he does not brush well, the mouth is ever smelling, everything about him is smelling, you know. At least even when I look at Kamanji, you know, he organized himself. Even if he was drinking, I see he organized himself. You know? But there are people who can drink themselves out. Just even washing a clothes, they cannot wash. The clothes are ever dirty, dirty, dirty. But what do you really benefit from drinking to that level? So first of all, congratulations to you, Kamanje, and now maintain it. Don't drink. You see, this little money people take to drinking. Somebody was telling me that when you start drinking, it reaches a point it becomes so sweet that you can even drink one crate, one person. And how much is one crate in a day? Then tomorrow again they drink the same. So in a whole month, how much do you think would have drunk? And don't you think that money can do something for your life? So drinking, by the way, you see, there are some people who think that when they drink, they forget their problem. You are postponing a problem. You are not getting a solution. That you see, for me, when I drink, I forget my problem, then I sleep. You are postponing a problem. You are not getting a solution. Me, I'm not against people who drink, but even if you are drinking, don't drink yourself to the extent that you don't know even what happened to you the previous day. There are people who can drink, they even carry them home. In the villages, somebody can drink, then they will carry him home. You can even get food, then you put in his mouth. You put on his mouth. Then tomorrow when he wakes up in the morning, when he's saying that, I'm very, very hungry. You are very, very hungry. But you say you ate food. You look at this mirror, you will accept that he ate food. So you make him suffer. But also there are those as well wise. He will go and drink and he will eat from there. When he comes back home, like, I'm tired, I cannot eat now at the moment. When I eat now, it will make me vomit. When the man have already eaten a lot of maybe roasted food there, he has eaten. And those type of people, they don't buy food home. Diet, they don't buy diet home. You will always want, eat from there, get satisfied, comes home, sleep. These people at home, you eat greens, eat beans, no diet. By the way, for us here, what we call diet here in Africa is eating meat. Because some people eat it once a month, once a week, once after 2 weeks. What we call diet here is meat. Is meat. So for you people there, if you eat greens, and that is diet, now you count yourself lucky. For us here, what is called diet is meat and rice. Somebody eat meat and rice during Christmas. And if the person is to eat meat, that might be a goat that died, something happened to it and it died. Or somebody goes to dig in somebody's home, in somebody's garden, and then they slaughter. Maybe they say, we are going to slaughter a goat here for people to come and weed this cassava garden. So somebody goes to weed for a kilo. So, and they will weed. Because they cannot afford to buy, but they know how to dig. So somebody will come and dig so that he can dig a portion of like 1 kilo, so that they give him that meat, or they give her that meat, so that she can go and cook at home. That is what's happening in the villages. These are not stories. Somebody can be like, David, what are you telling us? I've been there and I'm still going back there. These are what happens in villages. There are people who cannot afford buying, but they can come and dig. Then even sometimes they ask, but why don't you slaughter for us something? We come and dig so that you give us. We also go and enjoy with our families. It's like somehow like kind of a barter trade kind of thing. Because somebody does not have the money, but can come and do something. Then you slaughter for them the goat. They divide among themselves. You know, somebody can be like, me have money to dig for 2 kilos. Somebody maybe 3 kilos. Some people can even come with their entire family. Eh? The other come with the entire family. The other also come with the entire family. The other also. So you find at the end of the day, somebody can dig like for 3 or 4 hours, but they are getting 2 kilos of meat. If they have dug so much, 3 kilos. But in most cases, digging 2 kilos is not easy. It is not easy. It is some good time in the garden, you know. But they have nothing to do. They will have to come and dig. You give them, and they will be happy. Some of them can even, but so can't we also come back and dig the other garden next day and you do so for us something? Because they cannot afford to buy. But these boys in this village of Nyabohans, the travel commando has opened their eyes. And they are making some little money here. Instead of them making their families happy, they are drinking themselves. They are very busy getting accent because of drinking. They are showing off in the villages that they have reached on top of this world. They have not yet reached. You are misusing your finances, and the day that finances is going to crash, you will end up regretting it. Please, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. I really appreciate your big support to this platform. Please watch the video from the beginning up the end, and remember to put a notification bell so that when this videos comes, you don't miss out in these videos. In today's video, I would really want to send my very, very special greetings to all of you watching me from USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean. And not forgetting my good people here in Africa. I like what is happening. You know, please like the video, like the video, like the video. Stop being mean. You know, there are people. There are people. But I appreciate the support. You know, I appreciate it. But thank you so much, my good people. And I really do appreciate you. And greetings to all of you. Let's meet again in our next video, please. God bless all of you. Let's meet again.